What's something that people may not have in that approach?
Yeah, just really staying focused and locked in, and um, just making sure you're ready. Super Bowl week could be a lot. Um, it could drain you a little bit, but so just be prepared for it, and you just got to be locked in, really.
Jackson, what do you think about Bad Bunny? Do you like your songs? What do you think about?
I like Bad Bunny. I think he makes great music. Yeah, he's definitely had a great year. And his last album, of course, winning a Grammy, that's awesome. But yeah, I think it's super cool. He's the halftime performance.
You know any song?
Yeah, I know a couple songs. Really, his best
I'm
ones
order
for.
a little song.
Oh, go ahead, please.
Okay.
You listen. Can you get the
It's
behind?
the famous cat of Bad Bunny.
Uh huh. Oh, this is what he wears. Queriste en la foto. That- El vaso de cure. See, I don't know Spanish, but I feel what he's saying. Type, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Jackson.
Yeah,
Thank you,
it's a great
Jackson.
song.
Jackson, what's going through your mind when you see a one-on-one coverage?
Win, honestly. Win. Do whatever it takes to win. Be ready for the ball.
Jackson, how is Ohio State? How's that experience of Ohio State preparing you for a game?
Yeah, just when you're at Ohio State, you're going to play in big games. You're going to play in championship games, and so I think that best prepares you for today.
How was being in the same wide receiver room as Sam Wiggins? How does that affect
Oh
your
man,
preparation?
man, affected me big time, man. Sam, he's a great dude, a great player. I was that receiver room was really stacked from top to bottom, and Sam can play, at every level. So definitely miss my boy. Shout out Sam Williams.
Thank you, Jackson.
Hey, Jackson. Sam just told us that you are some of best friends outside of the field. What are the passions or hobbies that you share together?
Um, I mean, I think we share a big passion in football and family time and hanging out with friends and using our time wisely and being good people. I think good people attract good people.
And how your time together off the field can help you on the field.
Yeah, I mean, just a deeper care level, for that person. And he's a good person, good player, and you want to help good people. And my job here is just to help them and be open on and off the field.
You and Spoon couldn't be more different personality wise. What is it about your relationship that makes it so special?
Yeah, I mean, people don't know like he's got a personality. He got a chill personality too, but he flips that switch. I think as well. It's just different timings. But when we're on the field, we're both on our thing. But that's my dog, and he's a big time leader for this team and a huge personality that a team would want and need to really push each other and get to where we want to go.
Now you guys were drafted together. You talked a little bit about pushing each other. What has he done for your development as a receiver?
I mean, we've been going at it for a very long time, and I give credit to his brain. Like he's just a smart player, and having so many reps against him, it's a true battle out there. When I go up against them, and we just sharpen each other, and you know, we just get each other better. And I just appreciate him, more than he knows.
You talked about the moment after you guys drafted on the boat. What do you remember about that moment, sharing that with him?
Just remember, it's our first time in Seattle, and just enjoying the moment, being present, and um, getting the grasp of why we were brought here and what we wanted to do and how we wanted it to look. So it's awesome. It feels like yesterday, honestly.
Jackson, Sam said that he loved to play basketball. I know that your brother loves baseball. Do you like any other sports and that he wasn't helpful for you?
I love a lot of sports. I love watching a lot of people compete. Like you mentioned, basketball, of course, baseball, soccer. Um, you know, really, I have respect and love watching a lot of sports.
What do you think another sport made you a better athlete?
Yeah, definitely basketball. I played basketball a lot, and I think it translates a lot on the football field, especially being a wide receiver.
Jackson, Christian Gonzalez went to high school like 30 or 40 miles from you.
Hmm.
Did you guys know each other at the time?
We
And
didn't.
relationship?
I didn't really know him in high school. Got to meet him pre-draft, and but yeah, that area, around Dallas, Texas, and Dallas, Texas Metroplex produces, some great football players. So definitely proud of where I come from.
So you guys met pre-draft. What's your relationship right now? Obviously, that's a
Oh yeah,
matchup.
yeah, just mutual respect. I respect him, and I think he's a hell of a player. And um, since I've known him, been a great dude. So I got a lot of respect for Gonzo, and um, happy for him and his success.
Jackson, can you just talk about Sam kind of silencing the critics this year, and then also your connection with him this season?
Yeah, I mean Sam's gonna do what he do, and he doesn't really change or maneuver from you know what got him here, and we all see that and feel that, and that's a big motivation to this team and how we carry ourselves. And I think just staying level-headed and even kill is something that can benefit you.
Jackson, in a similar vein to the Gonzo question, you've had a lot of similar opponents recently, but a lot of teams in the division. This is an opponent you haven't seen all year long. Is it more tape you're watching, different types of tape? What is specifically from a tape perspective? How does that change?
Yeah, a little bit more. I mean, I love to dive into tape and understand, who I'm going against, understand who's going to be lined up across from me. But I take each week, I have serious preparation for each week, and this week doesn't change. I don't want to overload myself or, you know, do anything. I think just sticking to my routine is best for me. Yes, sir.
What's your earliest memory of the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl earliest memory: Troy Polamalu being on the field, Larry Fitzgerald being on the field, and probably I remember, yeah, Steelers just winning the bowl. Yeah.
Jackson, you got Cooper Cup next to you with an I Love Sam Darnold t-shirt on. Are you going to rock one this week?
Oh yeah, if I get one, I would love to rock one. A lot of love for Sam.
And you have only just come down the road effectively, being in Seattle, and San Francisco is so close. Does that put you apart from the Patriots, considering they've had to travel longer?
I mean, you can say that if you want to. I think with a whole week to prepare, I don't think it matters too much. But it was nice to get up and down on the flight.
Just one more about Christian. He had a lot of questions about stopping you. What do you see about the challenge facing you?
It's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a great challenge. I can imagine it's what two competitors want. Playing in the Super Bowl. So, it's going to be a fun matchup, and really for me, it's about winning the game and our offense, doing our part and scoring the ball however which way. And that's how it always been. So, that's what it is.
Chris Kelly from Vegas recording today. You guys ready to exercise the demons from 10 years ago?
Shit. I didn't really have nothing to do with that. So, we're on our own journey and path, really.
What does the number 11 mean to you? We're at Ohio State. You're in school. How long have you had it? What's the secret?
Yeah, I mean, 11 was given to me way back in high school, my sophomore year. I didn't really pick it. I tell people it picked me, really, and I just grew into it, and, that's about it, really, yeah.
I'm sure you trade in any individual awards for a Super Bowl ring. But
Yes.
You are the overwhelming favorite right now for Offensive Player of the Year. What would that mean to you?
Man, it would be a blessing, truly. I always say football's the ultimate team sport, so I mean I just got to give credit where credit's due, and that's to my family and to my teammates. Really, Sam playing a heck of a year, having a heck of a year. Everybody that's a part of this, I got to give thanks to. But yeah, it would be a tremendous blessing.
Jackson, how many people have come up to you this season thanking you for their fantasy football victories?
A lot. I was happy to help this year.
From your perspective, what was your best play this season? Your best highlight?
That's hard. That's a hard question. I love them all. I think playoffs right now is more significant than really a lot of games. Honestly, it is the playoffs, and scoring in San Fran, um, scoring and putting points up on the board versus the Rams. Something I'll probably never forget.
What is your biggest concern about the Patriots defense?
No concerns. We just have to play. We just got to do our job and do what we do. We know that they're a great defense. We know they fly around, fly to the ball, and mix up coverages. But I'm confident. We'll pick up on things and adjust if we have to, and keep this thing rolling.
What is the one thing you would say you make best in all of the league?
Um,
You as a team.
One more time. Can you repeat that?
What is the one thing you as a team do best in the league, in your opinion?
I think just win, finding ways to win. At the end of the day, I mean, having a 14-3 record, I believe. Only losing 3 games by 9 points. I think just games we find a ways to win. Whether if we have to put up 30 points on offense, if defense have to do what they have to do and shut them out. Special teams coming through. We're just gonna find a way to win.
Jaxon, who did you model your game after when you were growing up watching tape as a youngin?
Yeah, I would really honestly say people close to me and people that I could watch, like my brother or some of his friends that were really talented at a young age, really had a big influence on me at the time. So I would say like friends and family and people I've seen go through my high school, Sam Crawford and Xavier Castile and guys like that. Growing up, had a big impact on me and my game.
If you could draw up one play to best show off your skill set, what would that play be?
That's a good question. The best show off my skill set, probably something that changes direction. Yeah.
Last question for you. You played with a lot of good wide receivers at Ohio State and in the NFL. Who's the fastest wide receiver you've ever played with?
Fastest wide receiver would have to be either between Jameson Williamson, or either JMO or Chris Olave. Yeah.
Jaxon, I was just talking to Christian Gonzalez at the Patriots, and he was talking about you and saying you're so smooth out of your cuts, that you present so many challenges. I was wondering, watching tape of Christian, what does he present that's difficult?
Yeah, I feel like he can just do it all. He's a big cornerback, very athletic cornerback. I think his technique is flawless, and he's had a great year so far, just making plays, when their team needed him. So just being a playmaker and understanding the game.
And also, this past offseason, you guys let go DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett. You guys won 10 games last year. They had to change the quarterback. It was really courageous, actually, of Schneider to make these changes and put all the pressure on your shoulders. Is that something that you wanted to have, that pressure to be that true number one?
Oh, definitely. That's what I train for. That's what I work for. That's the mindset that I have, for myself. And I think that approach, has led me to some success here this year. Yep.
From draft day until now, you've seen a vendor at Stanford. What does it mean to build a role?
Oh, it's awesome, man. Just to go through and be battle tested with a guy like Spoon, a guy you want, on your team and, as your friend to go into battle with, and for us to, build our legacy. And, he's a part of it, and that means a lot. So, you got to love and appreciate Spoon.
What is the last thing you Googled?
One more time?
What is the last thing you Googled on your phone?
Probably some NBA scores, maybe. Whoever played, the NBA trades. I know James Harden. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. Yeah.
Jaxon, how you doing, man?
Good.
Enjoying
What's
the
up,
football
man?
experience?
Yes, sir. Of course. Got to.
I was just talking to Sam a few minutes ago about how it seems like the Patriots, they're the top of the league in disguise coverages, and that's kind of becoming the norm. They're masters at it. at the receiver position, how does that impact the way that you operate post-snap now
Yeah.
compared to, say, when you're playing teams that are more static?
Yeah, I mean, post snap reads are very, very important, especially like you said in today's league now, and something that you know I've grown in and learned, since I was back in college. So, and that's what the league is today. So, just being able to pick it up fast and make sure you're at the spot at the right time is very important and something that we practice and work on this whole year.
Sam talked about how sometimes he still does the half-field reads as a quarterback, but then sometimes it's a full-field progression thing.
Yeah.
How much is this offensive scheme quick cooking? How does that change after you get receivers? Big Bobo was saying it's mostly just all progression-based.
Yeah.
And you've got to be right on time to make sure that Sam's getting to you at the right time.
Yeah, it's easy. I mean, just run your route. Really, it's easy on the receivers, just running your route and expecting the ball. I think Sam has done a great job of with his progression and finding the open man, and Clint just making sure we have a lot of answers out there.
Jaxon, what kind of coach are the Raiders going to get in Frank Kubiak?
A great coach, man. It's been a privilege to work with him. Sadly, it's only just been a year, but you're getting a lot of ball knowledge and someone who wants to win, and someone who gets to know their players and understand their strengths and weaknesses, and I think that's a huge deal. Just understanding the game, and I think that can take you real far, and then putting players in position to be successful.
Let's talk about Sam Darnold's adaptability. Year one, you guys are going to the Super Bowl. How has he been able to come in and hit the ground running?
It's been tremendous. I mean, it's been everything you would want, in a quarterback and leading a group of men. And, I just got to give him the credit, and he's done it the right way. And we all love Sam and believe in him. So it's been awesome.
Final question: the USA 250 patch.
Yeah.
When you have that on, what does it mean for you?
You just got to appreciate, where you're from and, the opportunities that you're given. And, it means a lot.
Jaxon, you as a team have a lot of offensive weapons, and maybe a lot of people don't know about or don't give you that credit, but Sam Darnold, yourself, Cooper Cup, Kenneth Walker, it's like a revelation.
Yeah.
A lot of weapons.
Yes, I think when you look back on this team, you'll really appreciate, the group that we have right now. And we could feel that coming into the year. And, we wanted to let it be known this year and really stand on that.
Mexico is coming back to, the NFL is coming back to
Yep.
Mexico. What do you think about that, about the NFL? Maybe one day you're going to play there.
Yeah, I would love to go out to Mexico City and play. I think it's awesome. There's a lot of love there. And, a lot of people, I think, are growing to love the sport. So I think just going out there, seeing the culture and everybody, I always have a great time in Mexico. Y'all take care of me, so I appreciate y'all.
Bad Bunny. Do you like Bad Bunny?
Yeah, I do like Bad Bunny.
Is he your top 5?
I think, I think he's definitely up there, especially in the Latin music. For myself, he's definitely up there, especially right now.
Good question for you. This is obviously a very close group of guys. What is something what are you going to know most about this group in 10 years?
Yeah, that's funny. We actually talked about this kind of as a team. Really just, the special ride that we're on, it takes a special group of people, and you build a bond to get here that I don't think I'll ever forget, and something that I most appreciate. Yes, sir.